Hi guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another episode of Empires of the Undergrowth. So, if you remember last time, we attempted to survive the Formicarium challenge, where we had an invasion by some enemy ants. The scientists put an increasingly large amount of enemy ants through the test tubes, and you basically got to hold out. And things did not go quite according to plan, because we got defeated, basically. But this time I have used the rest of the food we had at our disposal and our storage spaces, and we've basically upgraded everything to get another set of 7 army ants. So we've now got 21 soldiers. So I'm hoping that this may be enough to allow us to hold out. So we've got to do it. Let's dive in and see how we get on. So we should have the scientists talk for a little bit and explain how this is going to work.
I will prepare the experiment.
So we can hear them. They're going to prepare the experiment. We're about to have they shall release the enemies through these tubes, I believe, the enemy ants. We get a variety of different ants coming to attack us, and then they race down through the entrance here.
Connecting the Fusca colony now. I will let 10 through to start with.
So we've got 21 ants, soldier ants at our disposal. They're all upgraded as much as they can be, so we should be able to hold off against these without too much trouble as the early waves, because we were able to hold out for a while last time. It's just when eventually the large numbers really started to stack up that we then had problems. So we'll send all our ants forwards as sort of a 1 actually. I want to try and do it without taking minimum amount of casualties, because obviously we do still have limited food supplies. So every time we take a casualty, that's 5 for that ant to then rehatch. So we don't want to be taking too many casualties doing this. Okay, that's a good start.
The Raptors identified the threat and responded very quickly.
So we'll move all our ants to the entrance actually, so we can get involved as a group all at once. 20 ants now. It's quite a few more. It's quite a lot to deal with. Yeah, we'll keep our ants towards the entrance, so we should be able to deal with them literally as they arrive. So the fight is on. You can see our ants with our distinctive markings. Shows which friendly and which are enemy. I think again we'll win this without too much trouble. Looks like we're getting the upper hand, but we have lost a couple of ants in the process. 3 ants dead. And I think that's all the threat removed.
Our Raptors have neutralized the threat to their queen.
Good.
And we're keeping on top of the food stores, which is good as well. I'm not sure if we're using the dead ants as food. Maybe that's the case.
Understood.
Now we're going to start to get larger threats, larger quantities of enemy ants attacking us.
I wonder how they will react to a rival Raptor colony. Introducing 40 rival Raptor ants.
So these guys are in a lot more numbers, but they're not quite as powerful, I don't think, as the other black ants. These are like the red ants, but there is 40 of them, so it's still quite a lot for us to deal with. But I think we should be able to hold out against this, hopefully. And so we attack. Alright, wow, they're all piling in now, there's a lot of them. See them all coming down the entrance to the tunnel.
Excellent.
I don't think we even lost a single soldier out there. That's brilliant. That is exactly what we want. Keep on top of the food situation. A few people heading back to carry food over to the base, I think.
50 rival Raptor ants.
50. They're coming in even larger quantities. But again, I'm not too worried about these guys because their attack and defense is quite low. They're not really that much of a threat to me. I think it's when these guys then come with large amounts of black ants as well. Then that's when it starts to get really hard. So, we're back into combat again. All the soldiers are coming to the front again. If we can do it without taking any casualties, that would be brilliant. The fighting continues. I'm definitely well worth upgrading your soldier ants. It makes a real difference to their sort of attack and defense ability. Compared to if you leave them with, so obviously I've upgraded all my nests. If you leave them just as standard, 60 ants, blimey. If you leave them just as standard units, then at level 1 they're really not that strong. But by getting them all to level 2 and then a few to level 3, it makes a real difference to the amount of attack and their attack speed as well. So it's well worth doing. Bit of stray food there. I also noticed there's a random little maggot over in this corner somewhere, yeah, sheltering at the edge of the map, hoping to not be noticed. So we're getting stuck back in again. I think there's 60 this time, so there's quite a lot to deal with, but I don't think they can get down this hole quick enough. to be able to deal with me all at once, and then I think our damage just outstrips them so greatly that they can't really stand a chance to actually do anything against my outs.
Response.
So what we're going to get now? Oh, so seeds have been... Oop. A little bit of food has been dropped for us. I'm not going to waste the surface. We've still got maximum food fully stocked.
What about a combination of a raptor and Fusca? Let's start with 20 of each.
Hey, 20 of each. Fusca, that's such a good name. Alright, so we've got red and black. Now this is where things get a bit harder because the black ants have got the greater attack. They're a lot stronger, so this is where it gets a little bit harder, I think, to deal with. Because we've then got to deal with these, and we've got sort of the distraction of the red ants as well. You see, I was taking casualties already. 16, so that's 5 dead already. 6 dead. I should start to rehatch and come back, taking quite a few casualties. But we'll still win, but that cost us a lot more in terms of casualties. Although the food stores have been rapidly refilled again, which is good.
Yet highly effective.
Yeah, a few of these had to hatch, look to do... refill the supplies.
It's interesting to see the colony fight on 2 fronts. Perhaps we should try 30 of each.
30 of each this time. They're continuing to stack it up. 30 of the black ants and 30 of the red ants. It's going to be a bit harder. I'm not sure. I guess at some point we'll suddenly hit the limit where we're going to lose this initial fight and they'll start pushing down the corridor, and then we'll just get the reinforcements coming along individually. Things will get a little bit harder when that happens. Oh, it could be happening. We're losing numbers. We're losing numbers. Just a few left. Defending now. Okay, we could now be in trouble. Using up a lot of food trying to defend. We'll set the... here so everyone goes into defense from this point. All the fresh soldiers are coming, so we've got a good amount. They need to make their stand now. Hopefully we've got enough soldiers in like a bit of a bottleneck to try and hold them off. I think we will do. But 30 is about the limit. If they send 40 of each, I don't think we're going to be able to resist. Yeah, we're starting to get the upper hand now, I think. Pretty hard to tell what's going on, to be honest. Yeah, we've won this one. Okay, okay. But we can't take much more than that. If they send 40 of each now, we're then going to be in problem.
Magnificent! Once again, our Raptors triumph.
More seeds have been dropped. We could try and go and get the seeds. Because the challenge doesn't sound like it's over. We'll have a dash for some seeds. Sure. I don't know when
His ability to withstand such overwhelming assaults is incredible. I wonder.
Okay, come back, get back,
a
get
sustained flow of aggressors.
Come on, take the food down quickly. Back to the queen, people. Well, at least we managed to pick up a little bit of food, so I should hopefully be able to deposit and then get back to the queen quickly. Because that means a few of the ants are going to have to fight on their own, which obviously is not really what we want. We want the bulk of the people loitering around here so we can fight as sort of a unit. Okay, we'll send everyone forwards. This is obviously where we're going to make our stand. Wow, it really is a sustained flow. Oh my god!
Let's make things a little more interesting, shall we?
I don't see how we're going to survive this one. We've got some large creatures coming down as well, and red ants, and a continual stream. There's so many of them. Even with rehatching, I don't think we're going to be able to hatch and grow quickly enough to hold out here. And there's still more ants keep coming. Oh my god, there's hundreds of them! I think this is going to be another failure.
Whoops! I seem to have dropped my beetles. I hope they don't harm the little ants.
I'm not going to have enough food to hold out forever. which is ultimately the problem, and there's so many enemies. I mean, how are you supposed to survive this? This is just next to impossible. Trying to hold on, but I'm running out of food now. And the maximum food I have available is just not going to be enough.
Perhaps that's enough for now.
Yeah, they say they've stopped, but
perhaps I should stop the experiment.
I've not got enough ants to defend. No! And the queen is dead.
What is going on? What happened to the queen?
The ants were weak and confused. We should start again with a healthier colony.
Very well. Purge the Formicarium.
Oh dear, well, we have failed yet again. That didn't go quite so well. These guys really are hard to defeat then. I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to survive for these sort of things. There's even a way to lower the difficulty. It's a very hard mission. I guess we'll have to repeat some of the lesser missions and have another go then and see if we can get on a bit better next time. Well, thank you for watching my second defeat at this game. We will get there one day. I didn't realise it was going to be quite that hard. But thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed my failure yet again, give it a like. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the webcam. If you prefer having my ugly face on the bottom of your screens or not, I don't know. So yes, thanks for watching, and I shall see you on the next video.